The world's biggest movie stars, and in his new film, George Clooney plays a movie star.
Miley Hogan sat down with George one-on-one in LA.
Miley Hogan, Sunrise, Australia.
You said that very well.
Oh,
very
well.
professional.
Thank you. Well, hello, George Clooney.
Hello, Miley.
It's art imitating life for a Hollywood legend.
Jay Kelly, so handsome. Look at you, you're the American dream. The last of the old movie stars.
I'm down here.
You're up there, you're down here, you're in here.
In his new film, George Clooney is Jay Kelly, a movie star who sets out on a journey of self-discovery.
What do you say to people who say you only play yourself?
I think what you do is magic.
You know how difficult it is to be yourself? You try it.
You make movies. That's what the world wants from you.
This role, was it actually difficult for you to master because you have so much life experience as a movie star? Like, was that a hindrance to shake off George Clooney?
No, you know, it's sort of always a little irritating when you see actors talk about how something was difficult when, you know, I used to cut tobacco for a living for $3 an hour. And I remember watching, like, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous with Robin Leach, and you'd see some actor complain about their life, and I'd be cutting tobacco going, shut up. So, you know, I think the only thing that was tricky was it was a balance. It was trying to not make this guy a jerk, because he kind of does some awful things along the way.
Lately, I feel like my life doesn't really feel real. Suddenly remembering things. And what is that?
Memory?
That's like a movie where I'm playing myself.
It gives the everyday person a bit of an insight into what it might be like to be famous. How realistic is it?
A lot of times when you see movies about movies, when they are showing how you shoot a movie, it's nothing like what we do. And I thought that this was really accurate in that way. But, you know, I don't live in a world where, you know, I have 15 people standing around sort of handing me things.
It would be so lonely here without you.
No, it won't. You're never alone.
Really? I think I'm always alone.
Thanks a lot. But some people do. There are certainly people, I'm sure you've met a few that travel with a pretty big troop of people along the way.
Adam Sandler co-stars as Jay Kelly's devoted manager, Laura Dern, his publicist.
How realistic is it? Are you travelling on these planes with everyone around you?
I tend to go alone on my planes. I'm at the point where I get another plane for them. I'm like, you get away from me. I want to be alone.
Jay Kelly.
We love him.
You love him. I work for him. You know I adore you.
Cary Grant.
Jay Kelly.
I've got to ask, in this movie, there's a moment where he gets his big break. In your opinion, is there a moment where you look back on your own career and think, okay, that was the moment that changed my life?
Yeah, for me it's easy, because I had done 13 television pilots and 7 television series, and then ER hit, which had nothing to do with me. It was just a great show. But it was also this juggernaut, and overnight, my career changed. I hadn't had to audition since then.
When I look at you, I see my whole life. You go like that?
In the movie, the character has a rider and a bit of cheesecake keeps coming in. Have you got one thing that makes you feel comfortable on set?
Well, you know, everybody has a rider, right? Which actors don't ever see. An agent negotiates and gets you a rider. And usually it's from something you asked for at some point. And I was in New York a couple of years ago, and the driver, who I love, he's a friend of mine, and he's ticked off at me, and I go, what's up? What's going on? He goes, I can't find any Fuji apples, dude. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I look everywhere. I drive all over Manhattan looking for Fuji apples. I was like, what are you? And apparently, at some point in my life, somebody said, well, you want a snack? And I go, well, apple would be good. And then they said, any kind of apple? And I was like, the only one I could think a name of was Fuji, and that's in my rider. So people are running around trying to get me Fuji apples and everywhere I go, which is, so you learn to say, no, I'll just, anything you want.
Well, next time, if I ever get to interview you again, I'll make sure I bring a Fuji apple.
I respond very well to Fuji apples.
Oh, what a brilliant chat. That is fantastic. The start of that package as well. Hello, Miley.
Yeah.
I reckon you should be living off that one for a while.
Yep.